Happy Thanksgiving and welcome to the last night of Virtual Exposure 2020. This has been a really fun adventure for us to show you all 230 submissions that we received from 23 different countries, and we are super excited to give away our $50,000 prize purse and our Bones Love Milk skate shop gift cards for local shops in need. Tonight we have a very special treat for you. We have the Bones Love Milk Skate Rising Award. Now, this award is meant to honor skaters who also contribute to their community. So we have skaters who volunteer for nonprofits, maybe they run nonprofits, maybe they clean up their local park, and they're just people who do good things, and that should really be valued. So please enjoy seeing all these good deeds, and we hope that it inspires you to do something good for your community. Thank you.
Red Latinoamericana de Skateboarding Femenil, trabajando de manera colaborativa para la comunidad.
Skateboarding es transformación.
Entonces desde ahí tenemos más presencia y podemos materializar muchísimas más metas. También hacernos respetar, ¿no?
Skater es desarrollo a través del skateboard.
Perseverancia, amistad y unión.
Estamos resignificando el skate basándonos en amistad,
diversión, aprendizaje,
Paciencia,
tolerancia, amor,
dignidad, oportunidad. Skate adaptado es terapia e inclusión para la comunidad.
Skate en Cuba. Besos.
Apoyar, promover, difundir e incentivar el skateboarding en Venezuela y actualmente internacional.
Es necesario reclamar el derecho a la ciudad, rescatar los espacios públicos y fortalecer el sentido de pertenencia y participación ciudadana.
Oportunidad más bien de ser las protagonistas, de ser la mayoría, de ocupar espacios que normalmente no están ocupados por mujeres.
Network that integrates different projects of Latin America, joining efforts for the benefit of the skateboarding community.
Also known as Bear. I'm 29 years old and I've been skateboarding since I was 25. I love the sport. I've met so many friends and I couldn't imagine stopping. Well, it's not all smooth concrete. Every once in a while you hit a death rock, and I feel as though we've come to this point where we need to do something about those death rocks. What I'm talking about is the abuse, the sexual harassment, the bullying, and the physical violence that's been happening here in the Colorado skate scene. So Push for Progress was an event that a buddy of mine put together and he asked me to MC at. That was all about skateboarders unifying behind Black Lives Matter and coming together as a community and acknowledging that there is a problem and that we can help support each other about it. Seeing this community has really given me a drive to do something more about it, because there really hasn't been much done for all of the abuse and all the allegations that are flying about the other skateboarders in our community. So working with 2 other skateboarders and a social worker here in Colorado, I started working on forming an organization specifically to target these issues. And so far we've done just a survey to get everybody on the same page, and then we understand the problem more thoroughly. And our long-term goal is to eventually think like a skateboard community center for everybody to come and, better themselves. It's a safe space to grow. They know they're not going to have judgment there, and they can come and enjoy our facility as well as our programming. We're hoping to include things like self-defense classes, yoga, meditation, and we've already had amazing instructors volunteer their time for us. And what I would do with this $2,000 would put it directly into this organization and launching it, and I would be so honored to be part of this exposure skate contest, just to be able to get our word out that we want to do something about this. And the board shops here in Colorado are behind us. We've had a lot of meetings with them and they're ready to go, and next thing is we just got to come up with a name. So we're brand spanking new. We're ready to take charge of the situation and create a real community here in Colorado. And I just want to leave you with, keep on standing up for others. And if you see something that doesn't look quite right, say something, reach out, talk to someone, make that be the reason why this person feels comfortable at the skate park. Thank you.
Skate Like a Girl provided a place for me to reclaim something that meant a lot to me in my childhood. It was the thing I was most passionate about when I was a teenager. I stopped skating because I didn't really think there was space left in it for me as a trans person. Skate Like a Girl has provided that space and created a sense of inclusion in skateboarding that I've never really had. When you walk into a space that's owned by ours, you'll see immediately that people are looking out for each other and people are making space for beginners, and it's not shunning people from trying new things, which I think is the most fearful part of showing up at a space designed for skateboarding. So what does it look like inserting yourself into a space like that and we create a welcoming environment for that to be possible for those people?
My name is Kristin Ebeling. I am the Executive Director of Skate Like a Girl. Skate Like a Girl is a community-based organization that's focused on creating more accessibility in skateboarding. What we try to do is take an approach of who's not really showing up, who doesn't really have space, and talk to those communities and get their feedback and find ways to create space for them in skateboarding so they can enjoy it just as much as we do.
To me, Skate Like a Girl means community. It's also been everything that I've needed it to be at every point in my life.
Seeing other people who are like me doing sick stuff, so I'm like, yo, I want to do that too.
My favorite thing about Skate Like a Girl is the events that we host, and just having people come up and the stoke on their face when they land a trick for the first time.
My name is Mariah. I'm 8 years old. I'm from Chandler, Arizona, and I'm a skateboarder. That's my sister Tatum. She's 5 years old, and she likes to skateboard too. There's my baby sister Lexi. She's 3. We love skateboarding even when we fall. But what we love more is spreading kindness in our skateboard community. For World Kindness Day, we decorated kindness rocks to inspire people to be kind. We attach notes on how to give back. You can donate money or used equipment to a skateboard charity. You can write a letter to someone who has inspired you to skateboard. You can pick up trash at your local skate park. You can be small. You don't have to be the best. You just have to do what you can to spread kindness in your community.
Hi, Stacy Lovell here with Skate Rising Phoenix. I want to do a huge shout out to Mariah, Tatum, and Lexi for everything you do to contribute and participate in Skate Rising Phoenix. Everything you are doing to pay it forward in the community is amazing and noted. Keep it up, girls, you rock.
The transition towards the new year had a few innovations, other than unexpected changes along the first few months of the year. I got a skateboard after years and years of having left that specific mentality away from what seemed to be the reality at the time, that I wasn't going to get one. Growing up gave me the chance to make more decisions regarding my life, and one that intensely rose by the ending of the past year was skateboarding. Skateboarding has always been something I knew that existed, but more like a myth that was heard among the masses, and not having skateboarders seen easily, at least in the places I've been so far. Even now that I have a board, I am trying to figure out how to work with it, and it's not easy, especially since I accidentally and blindly bought a board of dubious conditions, leaving me with an uneasy feeling when riding it. Supposedly riding it. Winter continued and soon schools closed. Continuing my lessons online, some of my teachers reminded the class about a contest with the local Rotary Club that they enrolled us on regarding the donation of organs, which is still a bit of a sensitive topic for people here. Then I decided to show the finished video to my family, after I sent the video to my teachers, and their expressions went a bit over what I expected, but it meant I did a good work on my side. A couple of months later, within finishing the last challenging video for the finals of my grade, I received an email I understood was an invitation for the award ceremony of the contest. It wasn't until a day later that a classmate told me it was me and another guy who won. I wish I could have seen what effects my video did to other people. I hope it did actually help. In something, at least. Eventually, I took the skateboard again and decided on making what I can with it until it lasts. It's me experimenting with the questions I can't answer easily because of the excess of reserved and rejecting people in these zones. It's my will of feeling that freeing sensation people feel themselves when they skate, and I felt when skating in my dreams, ignoring those times I flew. That's how things are these days. Me practicing and trying to figure out why I haven't progressed like many others, and seeing people passing by sometimes by the closed road I practice on. Someday, I will figure this board out and live a life with it included. That's my wish, at least.
Paradise D, Mar del Plata, Argentina. Paradise D es un proyecto impulsado por esa energía que nos genera el skate. Junto a vecinos, amigos y alumnos de nuestra escuela Sentir Skate Club, decidimos transformar este espacio público abandonado en un lugar de uso recreativo para toda la comunidad. Dándole vida a la basura, utilizando los desechos para armar rampas de skate, reciclando lo que parecía ya no servir más y desde el amor y la amistad crear una futura pista de skate, con el objetivo de conservar el paisaje natural para disfrutarlo y mejorarlo. Estamos empezando a cumplir un gran sueño que tenemos hace mucho y este es el primer día de trabajo. Se juntó y se recolectó toda la basura del sector en donde vamos a empezar. Realmente esto es un asco. El primer obstáculo va a ser un quarter con vista al mar.
Estamos limpiando para poder poner las rampas.
Viene el material.
Sería un sueño que acá haya algo de skate, que encima en Chapamaná no hay nada.
Estamos felices de cerrar este segundo día metiéndole a la rampa. La verdad que pasar todo esto en familia es hermoso, con amigos, la magia de chapa, esperando que seque así se puede usar.
Ahora hay que esperar para usarla, la parte más manija. Bueno, llegó el día, hoy se estrenó Paradise, es un lugar mágico, lluvia, sol, ahora está listo para que lo disfrutemos todos.
So, Bones Love Milk brought these lovely ramps over to skate, and ever since then it's sort of been like this little mechanism for all of these kids and of all ages, just people, adults all over the neighborhood coming over and trying out these little toys. Not something that they ever thought would really be right here at their doorstep. You know, we're all so lucky and grateful for them.
Hey, Jamaica. I like dropping in, and that's what makes me really feel like skating.
How are you feeling?
Good.
You guys about to go skateboarding?
Yeah.
Bueno, we gotta sing some of the
I'm like an airplane. Hi, I'm Indigo Scales. I'm 10 years old and I live in Peoria, Arizona. I'm learning how to skate and I'm teaching others how to skate. I like skateboarding because I can have fun with my family and friends. I can try new things, I can surprise myself, go to new skate parks, and have fun for myself. I like teaching others to skate because I like seeing the looks on their faces when they land a new trick. I like spreading the joy. I like talking to other skaters. And also, I want to be a skateboarding teacher when I grow up. Let's meet some people that I've taught. he's one of the people I've taught. Hi. So Indigo taught me how to go down the curve. Go Noah, go Noah! This is my neighbor Wyatt. He's 5 years old. I've taught him how to go down a curve and push. I'm Kellen and I'm Indigo's friend, and she taught me how to skateboard off of banks. Bend your knees, and when you get to the bottom, kind of push on your back foot so you can get more speed. I'm not always teaching, I'm learning too. This is my friend Noah, and he teaches me stuff. I love skateboarding! If I win, I'd use my money to build a mini half pipe in our backyard for all my friends and me to learn and enjoy. And for the charity money, I'd use it for animals in need.
Okay. Do I say my name? Like, okay. What's up? My name is Kara, aka Little Shop on Instagram. And we're here at Olympia Skate Shop in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Oh God, what would you call it? It's like a little bit of a skate park in the back here, and we have this mini ramp that I'm sitting on. In 2019, we started all-girls session. It was a private sesh at first, and we just invited some of our friends who wanted some place to like learn some basics. Once it ended, everybody was kind of sad because we would all just come hang out every Tuesday. We started an all-girls sesh at the DIY in Ypsilanti called Prospect Park DIY, where we encouraged girls, beginners, kids, people of the LGBTQ community, non-binary, just to stop by and have a sesh, get started in skating and learn how to drop in, learn the basics. And we had people come from Ohio, all over the state of Michigan, driving like 2 hours in the morning to get here. We just had an all-girls sesh, and we had it every other Saturday, so that was really cool, and people could feel like they were a part of something bigger. We filmed people doing, we filmed people the whole time and made a video out of it. It didn't matter if you were doing a rock fakie or if you were doing a backside flip. Like, I wanted to get everybody in there just to like show summer progression and stuff like that. Okay. Prospect is our DIY here in Ipsy. It's a big part in organizing sponsorship for this past build. Along with that, and then with some of the money that I raised by selling Prospect water bottles and just asking for general donations, we were able to buy paint and paint the park. And I'll drop some photos. We commissioned young artists from the area to come and paint, and it turned out really great, and it's really vibrant. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. It was such a good opportunity to bring like young people together as well, and yeah, now it's Corona, so we don't do anything. Generally what I've done for the community is kind of make a safe space for everybody and make it inclusive and kind of bringing people together for a greater cause and raising money for something that I believe in. And every year we've been able to come together and be a part of something. I just think it's cool that we bring together like a female like group, and we're able to like film people who've never been filmed before, or like I don't know, learn tricks we've never been able to learn because no one would trying to get into skating when it's all boys. It's pretty intimidating. You're always falling, getting hurt, and like, I don't like to do that in front of a lot of people, but this is just like such a good community. No one's judging you. Everyone's here to do the same thing.
It's a space for women and girls to feel comfortable in this action sport industry. It can be really hard for girls, especially when it's something you're gonna be hot, you're gonna be sweaty, you're gonna fall, you're gonna look stupid. So it's awesome that they've created this space for girls to share these experiences and bond and create community around it.
My name is Samantha VZ Gibbons. I started working with Girls on Shred when I started working here 5 years ago, and they just asked pretty abruptly, just like, can you take this over? And at the time it was just a snowboard event, so it was in my wheelhouse. Now we have added on skate events, one a month, almost year-round for the most part. We like to keep it free and keep it really fun. And we provide skateboards for anybody that doesn't have one. So just trying to make it as easy as possible for people that are slightly interested and are a little bit scared to not be and just come and be themselves and have fun and learn something new. So this event we're doing just a ramp clinic. Usually, I mean, we have a ramp open anytime, but it is like a mostly male-dominated zone, I feel like. So having these events and introducing people to it and just having them kind of go with the flow of it can make them a little bit more or less apprehensive, I guess. We just try and make people super comfortable, and we'll teach them whatever they want and just want to chill and hang out and kind of dip their toes in the water, kind of. We're down for that too. Really, we just try and build a community and give people the tools that they need to get into skateboarding. It's really just however a person wants to push themselves. We don't want to like enforce anybody to do anything. It's non-competitive, so.
We can all get out there and encourage each other and just show each other that like intimidation doesn't have to be a factor. Like there's space for everyone, and it just takes a community that can feel non-inclusive and makes it inclusive.
It is like so awesome to like see people try and fall and get back up and giggle, and they're like all just vibing off of each other and pushing one another and succeeding together is just magic.
Hello and welcome to Virtual Exposure 2020. As we do every year, we are raising money for Community Resource Center's Carol's House, a domestic violence shelter, as well as a place where victims of domestic violence receive resources such as counseling and care for their children, and just an amazing array of resources.
Carol's House is one of 6 domestic violence shelters in San Diego County. We've been providing this service to our county residents for many years now.
This year has caused domestic violence to skyrocket. Lockdown in their homes, a lot of people are finding it unsafe to even be inside of their own home. Please donate by clicking the link at the bottom of the video description. Anything will help. And if you donate, we have lots of cool perks, gift bags, raffles, shout outs on social media. If you donate, you'll get something back as well. As we do every year, we want to make sure we give a nice, large donation to the Carol's House program. All right, I'll shut up now. You enjoy watching skateboarding, and thank you so much. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in to Virtual Exposure 2020.
Hi, my name is Veronica. I started skateboarding at 16. I am now 19. I started skateboarding with Skate Like a Girl. A couple highlights between my community interaction within skateboarding go between my work with the Skate Like a Girl, lobby days, mentoring a younger skater, helping open parks and being there to advocate, and just really stepping in with the community. I'm also the first girl to work at the Bellevue Indoor Skate Park in over 5 years. I've definitely seen an impact on the park there, making it much more inclusive. I've also been there for a lot of like allyship meetings to help men like understand how to be more supportive in the community, and that's been really positive. I've been working with the Youth Employment Skateboarding Program for over 3 years. I was the leader of a grant team, and we were rewarded with $1,000 to build portable ramps that's been benefiting all of our clinics and communities that we're outreaching to within Skate Like a Girl ever since. I've done easily over 1,000 hours of community service between teaching camps, clinics, helping run events. I was part of Wheels of Fortune 9 and 10. For the 10th one, I was on the marketing team and the planning team, and I made a personal sticker pack, and I designed them on my own. I printed them all by hand and did the relief, and we put them in the goodie bags for the skaters. I advocated for the rebuild of Seaskate, which is another local park going up. I met with the designers, the city council members, the info sessions. I was there for the Virgil Flame opening ceremony. I even met my boyfriend at another fundraiser called the Strawberry Jam, which was Bainbridge Island. So it's one of Grindline's first builds. It's a really important park to us, and we've been together ever since. I donated my car to a skate session once. You should see clips of it in Kristin Ebeling's crew video submission for this year. I mentored this 9-year-old local skater. Her name's Lucy, and I met her over a year ago. It's just been really cool, like watching her progress as a skater and an individual. It also pushes me to be a really good role model. It gets passed on this kindness chain. I went to the state capitol and I lobbied for more funds for skateboarding, for the parks, to get like water fountains, bathrooms, lights, and also just like more funding for nonprofits like Skate Like a Girl, and that's going to benefit skateboarding statewide. I stayed a day late for exposure last year, and I helped clean up the park just to keep the event going on. Thank you guys for putting that out. A lot of skateboarding photography, I forgot to mention that. I do a lot of photos focusing on non-traditional skaters like women, non-binary, transgender skaters, just people you wouldn't see in the mags, and really highlighting and amplifying and creating some more representation, which I think is really important to the community. When you can see more skaters that are similar to yourself, it really like helps pave the way.
Hi, my name is Addison, and what I like to do for my community as a skateboarder is clean up the skate park before I go skateboarding. People need to clean up the skate park so they can continue skating. And I can do it super fast because I have Nora's bearings. Ready to skate.
And every muscle must be torn. We're gonna be alright, and we'll always be if we got size in the side.
My name is Angela Strong. I'm from Palos Verdes Estates, and I'm 18 years old. This is my submission for the virtual exposure skate rising competition. Recently, with COVID-19 in LA, the skate parks have been filled with some sand, and they're not really open. So I thought, why not have my backyard be a perfect opportunity with 2 half pipes, give some skate lessons to my community, and with some skating to myself.
It ain't much, but it's enough to
I like to pick up the trash at the skate park in the morning.
Hi, my name is Denise, but almost everyone calls me Ivonne. I started skateboarding a few years ago after a 16-year career playing competitive roller derby. I love skating and skateboarding, and I can't imagine what my life would have been like without them. That's why I volunteer as a board member for Girls on Track Foundation, a grant organization that helps make roller derby more accessible to girls by funding equipment, training programs, and more so that junior derby leagues can be there for kids who couldn't afford to skate otherwise. Junior leagues are really struggling right now, and the Bones Love Milk Skate Rising Award could be really helpful. Plus, I'm 51 now, but my crew is super diverse in age. So it would be pretty funny if I was the first one of us to win a skate contest, even though some of those kids could probably air right over me. Find out more about Girls on Track at girlsontrackfoundation.org, and thanks for considering me.
My name's Eli. I use they, them, and he, him pronouns, and I identify as a trans-masculine skater of the local Seattle, Washington area. I started skating because I'm a facilitator in my professional life for a youth development program, and we utilize board sports as a vehicle to help build resiliency and help youth through challenges. And one of the board sports that I did not do yet was skateboarding.
Mainly because of the barriers in skateboarding for gender diverse and queer people.
I went to my first Women in Trans session and just fell in love. Skate Like a Girl Women in Trans community cultivated and created an environment that is safe, it's positive, it has a diverse intersectional lens in terms of who's representing, who is there, who's instructing, and the overall support that the community brings for each other is what boosted me and like amplified my love and passion for skateboarding. I'm going to give back to my community by trying to emulate exactly what was given and provided for me. Because of Skate Like a Girl and the experience that I've had with them and through them, I have been volunteering with them and will continue to do so as long as I am able. During the summer, I was a virtual skate hype person and coach for SLAG's virtual camps. Because I was in the Zoom room for some of those youth that they felt more comfortable using their pronouns or exploring different pronoun usage. I also use my outside carpentry skills to help out with Skate Like a Girl and other folks in skateboarding. I try to take whatever skills I have personally and figure out a way that I can use them to like bolster and amplify an experience. I truly believe the people that you surround yourself with and the positivity and energy that they give you will then turn you around and make you exude that energy as well and continue to lift people up. I love Skate Like a Girl. I love what they do, and I want their programs to keep going, and I want to keep volunteering for them and interacting with the people who come.
Skateboarding is for everybody!
Hi, I'm Isabelle. I'm 10 years old and I love to skateboard. And in my spare time, I like to help my community. Here are some of the things I've been working on.
I'm working on the Bronze Award with my Girl Scout troop. The Bronze Award is the third highest award you can get as a Girl Scout.
We're working to benefit the Ronald McDonald House and raise money and donations to help build the welcome kits that every family gets when they check out. One of the projects we're working on is making birthday bags for the San Diego Foster Parent Association. Each bag contains what you see here to help make sure kids have a happy birthday celebration. This year I made Christmas cards and ornaments for the CRC holiday baskets. They make specialty bags for senior citizens, and these will be included. With the quarantine, we've all had some extra time on our hands. Then I broke my arm and had even more time on my hands. I miss going to the skate park and beach, so I decided to do more cleanups and still get to hang with my friends. The next two projects I'll be working on next month are the Stuff the Bus Red Barrel Challenge, where we'll be trying to raise 200 pounds of food for the San Diego Food Bank. Then I'll be participating in the Wreaths Across America, where we'll be placing donated wreaths on the headstones of veterans and their families.
Bones Love Milk brought these lovely ramps over the skate, and ever since then it's sort of been like this little mechanism for all of these kids and of all ages, just people, adults all over the neighborhood coming over and trying out these little toys. Not something that they ever thought would really be right here at their doorstep. You know, we're all so lucky and grateful for them.
Hey, Dominguez.
I like dropping in, and that's what makes me really feel like skating.
How are you feeling?
Good.
You guys about to go skateboarding?
Yeah.
We gotta sing some of the
Hola a todos, me llamo Karina y soy de Puerto Vallarta, Jalisco, México. So my way to help is sharing my knowledge through skateboarding and art. So I paint, and one day I made paintings for awards for a national contest here in Puerto Vallarta. I also teach in a skate school on Saturdays, and it doesn't matter the time as long as you put your heart into it. And sometimes I also bring my paint for them to decor their grip tapes. It was so much fun, and to see them to improve and facing the fears, and they see that they can do anything they want, you know, that's priceless. It makes me feel so good. And I also help in some constructions around when they are building something, even if it's only one day. For me, I also learn a lot, and I love that skateboarding brings people together. I also film some videos for my YouTube channel about how to put together your skateboard. Street skate spots in Puerto Vallarta is my hometown, you know.
saluden. Blanco, muchas gracias.
Sale en Inglaterra.
Están pintando. Emma, saluda.
Toda su familia post-COVID.
She's my friend Itzel. It's her third day learning. Yeah! Hey!
Hi, I'm Megan Dab. I'm here in the capital of Canada, Ottawa. A few years ago, I'd say 6, there wasn't many girls skateboarding, but a group of girls rallied together to start an organization called Girls Plus Skate 613. One of the most popular events that I organize and volunteer for is the YOLO Bus. It's a really great event because we get to have a packed bus full of girls that just get to bring their boards and leave their lives in the Duerr. It's very inclusive and everybody's encouraging for one another, and we get to access parks that everyone wouldn't have otherwise.
Who didn't just give a shit, but they made the extra effort to help someone else. Does anybody have a suggestion?
I'm always out there sending it so that other girls know they can do it. When I go to the skate park, I always have a good attitude so it doesn't bum people out, and it's such a good example for the littler skaters. See a skater that's trying a trick that I know how to do, I give them tips. I always cheer for other skaters and encourage them. If I see someone getting scared or frustrated, I build them up.
Hi everyone, my name is Valeria Kechichian. I'm originally from Argentina, but I've been living in Spain for the past 20 years. I'm 40 years old, and I wanted to share what I do for my community. So yeah, 10 years ago, I developed a community called Longboard Girls Crew that has really attracted hundreds of thousands of women and non-binary people into longboarding. And yeah, we created communities in 60 countries and really helped shift the way women were portrayed, from extremely sexualized to really orientated into diversity and skills. And 3 years ago, because of the amazing, beautiful worldwide impact we've got with this project, 3 years ago I created a nonprofit called Longboard Women United that at the moment we have 5 projects in 5 different countries and 1 online project. We use skateboarding and longboarding but also arts and education as tools for change in extremely vulnerable communities around the world. I started skating 12 years ago, and when I started I was in a really dark place, and skateboarding and longboarding really shifted everything and brought a sense of joy and empowerment and self-esteem that I wanted to bring the same things that this tool has given me into people who have gone through, for many of us, the unimaginable. So we have projects in India, in centers where the parents are or in jail or have problems with drugs. We have projects in Malaysia, in Belgium, gathering kids from refugee centers with local kids to break the racism and a lot of the stigma that refugees have. We have a project in Chile helping kids with special abilities. We're helping the project Serve Ghana in Africa, trying to build the first skate park in Accra. And yeah, at the moment, all these years we've been running the programs through the local people volunteering their time and their energy, and the same goes to me. So for this year we developed really amazing programs in all the countries, plus this online project that is a 21-day program to help people, especially mostly focused on women, to heal from sexual violence. So yeah, at the moment we're looking for funding, and that's what we do. So thank you so much for listening, and yeah, bye.
From skateboarding, I was able to realize this is so much more powerful than I ever imagined it could be. So we had been doing some skate meetups for Pink Pineapple for the past few years, and gradually we just saw more and more girls showing up, more younger girls, more older girls, any types of girls, that it just seemed like we were kind of making this, I guess we were inspiring them, and we're showing them like, hey, look, this is possible. It was more so to show other girls that, hey, look, I'm a girl and I'm skateboarding, and if you're a girl and you want to skateboard, you can too. We were just trying to kind of normalize the skateboarding scene. Because when I first started and I would go to a park, there were always only guys there. I would never show up and there would be a girl there. I would always have to, call my girlfriend like, hey, do you want to go skateboarding? Because I'm kind of scared to go and show up at this park to begin with, because I'm not even comfortable skateboarding yet. And then on top of that, I'm a girl. So as soon as I show up, I stick out like a sore thumb. And it was hard. It was like, that was a struggle to get comfortable at the skate park for sure. And throughout the years, as Pink Pineapple just grew, the skate scene, all of a sudden it didn't have to be, a girls' skate night to see a girl at the skate park. All of a sudden I could go to the skate park any day and there would be a bunch of other girls there. Sometimes girls that I haven't even never seen at a girls' meetup, but maybe they had seen it through social media or heard from a friend, and just like that, it's just domino effect. All of a sudden there's more and more girls showing up. Since a few years ago we started, it really hasn't slowed down much. It kind of just has kept growing, and I think we're just gonna keep growing as the years goes on. Nothing is really gonna stop us from improving and getting better and just trying to keep impacting the girls skate community in a positive way.
Hi, my name is DELIA, and I enjoy inspiring other kids to skate. I recently moved to a new city right before my 8th birthday. I was happy to know that there was one girl that skated on my street, but no one else. So to get more kids to skate, on my birthday party, I brought out my ramps and invited the kids on my street to come and use them. 3 months later, we now have 4 girls and 2 boys that can skate and successfully drop in. If I were to win the money, I would use it to build a half pipe for the street. Go skate!
I'm Victoria Schackman, and I'm sewing scrunchies to sell to raise money for children in poverty.
That's it!
I'm packing a box for Operation Christmas Child. This program delivers boxes to children in need and gives them school supplies, hygiene items, and toys all around the country.
So creating this shop has honestly been a dream of mine since I was in college. I did a whole business plan for it. While I was pursuing competitive skateboarding, I had to sort of put it aside. I'm so happy that everything really fell into place when we decided to take on this project, and it's come together so quickly, so effortlessly, and honestly it's been a ton of work, but it's just been so incredible to see the transformation of how it happened so quickly. My name is Hunter Long. My business partner's name is Jillian Korn. We call her Jill. We were roommates. We had a lot of similar interests, and one of them was using a lot of plastic-free and zero-waste products in our home. There weren't a lot of options on island for people to get zero-waste toothpaste, shampoo, laundry detergent, and things you just use every day in your house. So it was really hard for us to support the environment in the way we wanted to because there weren't very many options for us to not create all of this waste. Many of us know that the plastic crisis is very real and very permanent. A plastic bottle can last over 400 years, and yet we use them like it would disappear in a minute. We are in the generation where we're starting to see the real repercussions of the convenience of plastic. It is our generation that is given the task of really changing the tides because currently our oceans are full of plastic. This is a real problem and it's affecting basically the entire globe. If you are unaware of the plastic crisis, you should definitely do some research. Our project aims to reduce the amount of plastic waste by not only swapping it out, but also lessening the demand as a whole. And this shift in consumer behavior will change the tides of the future. Because by voting with our dollar, we are able to influence the way the companies treat the environment and prioritize plastic-free values. And that is the change that will butterfly into creating a future that is plastic-free. There are already so many amazing zero waste and plastic-free options. It's just a matter of accessibility. That is how our project aims to bridge the gap. We are creating a space for people on Oahu to come and reduce their plastic footprint. People can purchase everything they need without worrying about contributing to plastic pollution. There are already so many things that people are doing in their communities, such as beach cleanups, reducing plastic waste on an individual level, and a lot of people are already really into zero waste. It's just time for that to hit the mainstream and for it to become the baseline in our communities. If you're wondering how you can go plastic free or just take a few steps in that direction and make a list of the items you use every day that involve plastic or plastic bottle, years into the future, you will have saved tens and hundreds and thousands and maybe even hundreds of thousands of bottles, you as a single individual. So imagine that multiplied by every single person that comes into contact with this lifestyle and really wants to make a difference in the environment. We're going to be launching December 12th. Thanks so much for watching.
Hi, my name is Jana Gannon. I've been skateboarding since beginning of this year. I was the only youngest girl skateboarder from India and UAE where I live. The love and support and made me more confident and ambitious. My journey throughout this year influenced many kids, this community to start skateboarding. Skateboarding gave all the kids an added life in this pandemic. It connects people and brings unity in culture.
I'm 25 years old. I grew up in California and I've been living in Denver, Colorado for the past 2 years. I started Girl Skate Denver on Instagram about a year ago. It has now turned into a community with multiple monthly meetups. Girl Skate Denver exists to empower and encourage women. We want to create a safe space within the skate community and lift each other up. Skateboarding is a huge thing in building relationships, and even I've traveled overseas and not spoke the same language as girls that I've met at the skate park and just been able to bond over a skateboard. And you only need that one thing in common to be able to build a relationship with somebody. Just start trying the same tricks with them, offer to film people. I've had really amazing friendships come out of that. It's so exciting to see the passion, new friendships, and increased confidence coming out of these meetups. We want to hold larger events in order to create a greater platform for women in the skate community. We hope to inspire other communities to create something similar and to offer our support to them as well. We'd love to connect with you. Please feel free to contact us through Instagram at Girl Skate Denver or email us at girlskatedenver@gmail.com.
Wow. Thank you so much for doing such rad good deeds for your community. And for all of those of you who watched, I hope it inspires you to do something rad for the people, the environment, the community around you as well. We hope that you have enjoyed watching these 230 submissions from 23 different countries. If you go on thrashermagazine.com today, you will see who won. It's been a pleasure. Thank you all for tuning in to Virtual Exposure 2020, and we hope to see you next year.